Hello guys, welcome to Data Hack. In this series of video framer motions, we are going to see about the gestures. Gestures are event listeners which is present in a framer motions. With this event listener, we can implement animation while the interaction. So here you can see the documentation of gestures. A powerful gesture recognition system for browser. So motion extend the basic set of event listeners provided by React with a simple yet powerful set of UI gestures recognizers. So here we have consist of hover, focus, tap, pan, drag. First we are going to see about the hover gesture. It is used to detect the pointers are over the components or leave the components while hovering. We are going to implement animation using while hover, on hover start, on hover end. For now, I will provide the while hover example. So let's get into the practical demonstration. So here on hover, here we have the box. So I'm going to provide while hover scale, and the scale is going to be 5. Let me place it in the corner. So here I'm placing the another one. You can see the UI here. Close this folder structure. So here you have given the while hover. Refresh the page. Now you can hover. You can see the result 5. It has been increased 5 times greater. So I'm going to provide 2. Again refresh. Click. So it has been scaled itself 2 of its time. Next, we are going to implement on hover start and on hover end. So it is going to be a arrow function. Here I am going to provide console hover start. Next, I am going to provide hover end. It is also going to be an arrow function. You can provide any function inside. So refresh the page and inspect the browser. Go to console, refresh. So here you have no values. I'm going to hover start and animation has been done. If I remove hover end has been console. So this is how the hover functionality has been managed here. Next we are going to see about the next we are going to see about the focus. Here focus is nothing but detecting a component gain or lose focus by the rules of CSS focus visible selector. So we can use in an input. So and the option which are the property which are we can use is while focus. So here we have an input. So I'm going to provide here you can provide. So instead of providing while focus, we have to convert the input tag into motion.input, then only it will be available. So here I'm going to provide while focus, again object scale, times and background color green. Green. So go to the home page, refresh, and I'm going to change this to string. Text. So after converting this, if you click this one, you can see the input tag has been enhanced and the color has been given. So instead of green, I'm going to provide gray, light gray. Refresh. Now if you select, refresh. Now if you see if we mount focus on this element, the animation has been applied. Next we are going to see about the tap functionality. So tap gesture used to detect the pointers which press down or release the same components. It fires the tap event when tapping successfully completes on component. And we can use other functions also. Here we have the properties of while tap, on tap, and on on tap start, on tap cancel. So only while tap is available for the animation. These are used to trigger the events. So all these events will be covered in the later part of this video. So first go here, come into this while focus and 3 while hover. So I'm going to provide while tap object scale to refresh. So while tapping you can see this animation. It's moving to the, it's scaling itself to the highest width and width of double the current value, and after completing this step it automatically coming back to the initial value. Next we are going to see about the pan. Pan is used to identify the values while drag the components. For that first we need to see the values of drag. So the drag gesture follow the rules of pan gestures but apply the pointer movements to the x and y axis. Simply if we provide a drag, we can able to drag the component, and we can provide animation property in while drag, and we can define a constraint like this x-axis, y-axis. For now, I'm going to provide simple demonstration. Come to this drag, while drag object same scale 3. Go to the browser, refresh. So here for drag we have to mention drag, refresh. So now you can see we can drag this at the while dragging you can see the component has been expanded. So I'm going to provide background color gray. So refresh. While dragging, you can see it has been scaled and the color has been changed. So this is how drag, while drag condition and drag. If I'm going to provide X for drag, refresh it. Now you can expand them in a x-axis only. You can't move them or drag them in a y-axis. So it is a constraint for drag. So next we are going to see about the pan, which is used to get the values. With this callback function we can get the values. So here I'm going to comment both while drag. So I'm going to provide on pan. So it is going to be an arrow function. It's going to have event comma info. So here I'm going to access the x-axis value info dot point dot x. So here we are getting the value of x-axis value while dragging. Refresh the browser, open the terminal, clear this and drag. So for this we need drag, refresh. So now while dragging we can access the x-axis value here. You can see while dragging it has been provided the x-axis value. We can use this to manipulate the values. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, hit the like button, subscribe the YouTube channel. You will get the updates on time.